Hey, what's going on, everybody? Let me see. Am I live? Yes, I am. I'm going to be sharing this out for a quick moment, and then I'll be getting a little more active in what we're talking about. Then we'll play maybe one or two Spider Tanks matches. Then I have to go. This is just going to be a relatively quick stream to update you on a few things that are going on with the Mayhem event. So we have this big event in Spider Tanks going on. They're giving away $250,000 this week, and overall they're giving away $1.5 million in the weeks that are coming up. So basically what's going on here is that if you play the game during this first week, for each match that you play, they count it for the first 6 hours, was the big announcement today. And we'll get into that a little bit more in just a moment. Sorry, everyone. Oops. Let me just get that out there. Let me get back in the chat. Hey, what's going on, man? So let me bring over the big announcement. We'll go over that really quick, and then we will go over a few other things, and I'll just be playing a match, talking about the game. So here we go. This morning, we all knew Mayhem was going live today at 9 a.m., and everyone thought this was going to be a who could play the most matches in the first week of the game. And I made a comment the other day in the gold chat going, man, I hope you guys are going to at least set some kind of rule so we could each sleep 6 hours a day, because if not, people are going to get sick trying to win this money, because $250,000, and it's going out to the top 10%. We don't know exactly how many players are playing Gala games. This percentile thing makes it seem like maybe you could win a lot of money if not that many people play this game. I have heard conflicting results of a few thousand players to maybe 5,000 players. But if only a few thousand played and you were in the top 2% and you were getting an equal share of this 125K in Gala, that might be a pretty big prize. So there were some people who were already planning, like figuring out ways to play 14-hour shifts. There were some people out there who were figuring out a way to play 12-hour shifts each on the same account so they could be playing for 24 hours. These are all things that are not really healthy, really shouldn't be promoted by a company, in my opinion. So they changed it. So now it's based on the 6 hours of actual game time you play, and it doesn't count idle time against you. Now, I'm not positive this is correct, but the way most people are understanding this statement is that right now, when my tank is sitting here idle, my time's not counting. And when I hit battle and it goes into matchmaking and I'm waiting for my match, it doesn't count. And then when I'm in a game, my timer counts for the first time. And then I play that game and it ends and my timer stops. So then I queue up again, play a game. So theoretically, we can all play around the same amount of matches if you play 6 hours worth of matches. That ends up being around 103 matches, give or take a match in a day. So each player who wants to compete to try to be one of the top percents needs to play around 103 matches. That's just if you do the math at 3-minute matches. To get enough minutes to actually have 6 hours worth of gameplay. There is a caveat to that, though, that makes it so that not all of us are going to be playing the exact same amount of matches. The games have an overtime system. Whenever you're playing Capture the Flag, if you're the team that's losing and you have the flag, when the timer ends, they have to kill your tank or the game continues until you can possibly catch up and win. So you could have a situation where a team is losing by quite a few points and they get a hold of the flag finally, and they can hold it and they can push that 3-minute match to a 4 or 5-minute match. Then you lost the opportunity to play 2 matches in those 6 minutes and only got to play 1. So it's almost a funny thing where we're all going to be, you could see people suiciding instead of trying to win matches if they come to that realization that they're wasting extra time. Also, in a death match, if you were both tied at 6-6 at the end of the timer or 10-10, then it's next kill wins. And it's going to be interesting to see if people are not being super competitive and rushing off to die just to end those matches so that they can do it. Yeah, and so that's the other thing I was gonna go over. So during this first week, when you're playing this game, they're gonna be giving you these 3 tank bodies and these 3 weapons for free. And so basically, you can come and you can play the game. There's a link in the description if you sign up with my link. Thank you very much. And if you come and you play and you win at least one match, and I get 6 of you to do that, they're doing a special thing for people who are going to be bringing people to the game. And then once you're signed up, you can go into the social tab of the game and invite people with your link. And then if you can get 6 people to sign up and play, they have an extra $100,000 prize pool that they're giving out to a referral contest. Now, I know a lot of the people who watch my videos have already signed up for Gala Games. Thank you very much. If anybody new checks this out and they want to sign up and play, that's pretty cool. Also, during the first week, as you can see, all of the weapons are level 0. I actually have some uncommon weapons that start at level 6, but they've been put down to 0. There's no leveling up, which means during this first week, and this first week only, you can play and be on an equal footing with everyone else in the game. None of the other tanks are going to be stronger than yours when it comes to their level weapon. Now, they might have different weapons that you don't get access to, and they might have different stuff like that, but at least they're not going to be inherently stronger than you because they bought one of the 10, 20, 30, $40,000 tanks. Everyone is being equal for this playtest because they want people to be able to go ahead and play and try the game, which is actually kind of fun because I don't have a crossbow, a sniper rifle, or a brambler, so I might actually try some of these weapons out. So, and we'll go ahead and get into the game. I'm going to go ahead and use my rockets for my first one here, and then hopefully the announcements that you only have to play around 100 matches a day to be somewhere around one of the top 1 to 2%, or at least in that top 10%, and be able to get part of that $125,000. Well, 250 total. It's 125,000 to the top 1 to 2%, and the top 3 to 10% of games played gets the other 125. And since it's a cash value, not a Gala value, with Gala being kind of low, it's possible that you're going to see quite a lot of money. Quite a lot of Gala tokens, and then if you're new to the Gala ecosystem, you can hold on to those. And if all the new games coming out, like the Legacies Reborn that I covered soon, like Mirandus, like the Tower Defense game, like Superior, which they did a playtest for recently, which is like a first-person shooter. When all that goes live, we could see the Gala token start to turn around. Now, obviously, I don't know when that's really going to happen, because the economy is in a weird state right now all over the world. There's wars going on. There's all kinds of crazy stuff. And so I can't be guaranteed when or if we're going to see a situation where, the crypto market's really going to turn around. So far, my team has an early lead. Again, during this playtest, competitively, you do not have to be competitive. You just have to play. You have to play these 3-minute matches, and you're looking to not go into overtime if you're going to be making a push to be in that top 1 to 2%. That's really the only thing you need to do. And they are saying that the only time that is counting is this time here. So that's pretty cool. I can shoot over that building. That guy maybe didn't realize that. So I got him. They probably spawned behind us now because we wiped them. Also, you're going to notice if you're an experienced player like me who's played this game a little bit, you're going to have an advantage because there's going to be a lot of first-time players, right? A lot of players who are just here trying to win the money. They don't really know what else is going on. So it's going to be, there's going to be a hard learning curve over the first couple days of the competition. It does last throughout the week, though. So after that, you're probably going to see things get a little bit more competitive. You do have these special weapons to use. I can try to use one here. Oh, wait, that's my regular rockets. You got to kind of lead him with rockets. I'm not doing my best example right now. It's always harder for me to talk and play at the same time. But I think that's something that every streamer has to learn how to do, right? To be competitive. We'll try to lead that guy. That was a better shot. And then we'll lead him again. Not terrible there. And then finish him off. There's a kill. He's not... That Brambler can shoot over buildings too, and he's actually... The Brambler weapon is one that's frustrated me when good players have it. Let's see here. I am in the Gravy Guild, so that's where the GGG comes from. They're a group of real active players, and some of them are very good at the game and have some very, very good tanks. Ooh, I died again, but I did get a kill too. So yeah, but definitely, you know, this game right now with Mayhem going on, 1.5 million in total prizes over the 4 weeks, 250,000 in this first week, and all you have to do is play the game. So, you know, just link to the Gala Games is in the description. You sign up, you play. If you can spend a lot of time this week playing, you'll have a good chance at getting in the leaderboard. You can definitely probably guarantee yourself in the top 10 if you can average 100 matches a day. If you can't, because you know, maybe you can only play 2, 3, 4 hours, that might be enough. I don't know what will really be the case here. I don't know how many players they are either. Exactly. We might see some of that stuff start to leak out during the week, but the game is not, you know, it's not as easy to track that for people. You can go ahead and play around and try different weapons. So like right now, I'm going to try the pumpkin because I think that would be fun. We'll play one more match and then I'm going to get out of here. This was just going to be a quick stream letting everybody know that the Mayhem event has started. This is the first week of it. You need to start playing now. If you want to get into the referral contest, you need to make an account. But your referrals only count if they play spider tanks and they win at least one match. So that could be kind of interesting because some of your referrals could join, and if they're having a tough time because, you know, it takes a little while to learn how to play any new game and they give up too quick, then you're not going to get credit. So hopefully I can get 6 people to sign up. That would be kind of cool to get entered into that referral contest. It's kind of a bummer. I did some videos last week and I got like 3 people to sign up, but then they started the referral contest this week. So I was like, oh man. This game will be a play-to-earn game. The official token hasn't launched, but Gala is doing the Mayhem event that they do. It might be a yearly thing. They did it this year with $4 million in total prizes given out based into their 2 games. So 1.5 million is going into spider tanks. I think around 1.5 or 2 million is going into Town Star. And then we have, oops, there's somebody down there. Gotta be careful. Oh, that chicken is very close to me. I want him to stay away. Those missiles are not good. They hurt. My vines kind of hurt you if you get stuck in them, and they kind of grab people, but they're only there for a moment. I need my teammates. Oops. See, that kind of got him stuck. Yeah, we got him. Got him. Oh, he got a heal. Oh, somebody stole my kill there. Ooh, it's a close match. Okay, that time he protected me, so I'll forgive him for the other time when he yanked my kill. Got that guy. Oh, this is a pretty competitive match. Our third players finally kind of joined the battle. They seemed like they were off fighting by themselves for a minute. Got one. Get that chicken. Did you get him? Yeah, that's a flamethrower guy. That's a pretty powerful weapon. The other thing that my weapon can do when I can hit them with it is I can stick them places. That guy's gonna die. Now we're taking the lead. Oh, they got one of our guys. That chicken, those eggs they shoot does hurt a lot. And this guy's rolling a shotgun. If he made it up close to us with his shotgun, he could do some damage. He just had some really bad aim there. Let's try my... Oh, nobody's there. This is my grenade, my stun grenade. Ah, he dodged it. Come on, get him with the brambles. After this, if I play one more match, maybe I'll try to do one of the other weapons. But that might be it. I wasn't looking to do a long stream today. I gotta do a couple things, and then I'm gonna try to put in the rest of my 6 hours of gameplay a little bit later. Ooh, that hurt that chicken a lot, considering he grabbed a hill. Ooh, I'm kind of low. Use my repair bot. Oh no, they got me. No, I didn't get in on the Optimism airdrop. I thought about chasing down that airdrop, but, you know, I'm getting a little tired of going to other chains, and I don't know how big the airdrop would be, but it's like I'm already on Binance Smart Chain, Polygon Chain, AVAX Chain, what's the other one? I never got in on Luna, but I did get in on, what's the Phantom, Solana. It's like how many different chains am I going to go to and chase for the airdrops and stuff? I guess it kind of makes sense if a few $100s matters a lot to you. I just think the days of like the big airdrops are probably over, and even then you have to sell the coins really bad. And in America, it's kind of a weird thing because we can get taxed really stupidly on them. So I didn't try to do that. So yeah, so, you know, just one last recap. You know, the Gala Games ecosystem is pretty good. They have a lot of different games coming out. They leaked in the Gala Games Gold Chat the other day that there are a total of 28 games in development. They are not a, you know, simple play-to-earn company with one game. They are a gaming company making play-to-earn games. Currently, the ones that are live are Townstar and Spider Tanks. This is kind of the kickoff for Spider Tanks and Mayhem. Mayhem giving away a ton of extra money. We've had playtests of Legends Reborn and Superior, so we expect those to be live very soon because they were alpha playtests, so they should be into a beta program soon and then eventually live. And as we know, play-to-earn games, lots of time they go live in beta, and they're beta for quite a bit of time. And then Mirandus, we've had a couple basic like stress testing and like simple play testing, but this is probably still not coming out till next year in my opinion. I think the tower defense game is going to sneak up on us and come out pretty quick, and Legacy, but these three are still kind of in development. And as these two come out, the Fortified comes out, and then like probably like 3 or 4 or 5 more are going to show back up here in development, and so that's pretty exciting. I'm not quite sure on Walking Dead and when that's coming out. I think that one could be sooner than later because of the type of game it's going to be. I think it's going to be easier to develop, but we don't know that yet. So the 2 games to play in May to win money. Townstar event starts tomorrow. If you've played Townstar, you should know that like you have to be pretty experienced to place in the top 1,000 and win money. But I'll go over that, you know, throughout the week and kind of give you an update on my town and how I'm doing. And the Spider Tank stuff is going on. It should be relatively exciting and pretty fun to see if people can get in, enjoy the game. They like the 3v3 combat. They like the tanks. They like the idea of the game. And then hopefully you're able to place in that top 10%. If you play a lot, you'll win some Gala tokens. Then if you decide you want to get into Spider Tanks, you can either use a rental market that's going to launch when the game goes live, or you can invest in some of the tanks. The tanks are a little bit expensive. They are a few $100s, but who knows, maybe you're lucky. And if you get into the top 10%, you could be winning thousands of dollars. And then if you decided that you really like the game, you can invest it back into buying some of the tank pieces, or maybe you just walk away with your profits, right? I do see I have a few people live before I sign off. Do you have any other questions? We'll also go over the announcement that came out today. So the updates they did to Mayhem. It is only 6 hours of match time each day. Like I said, you can do the math on that. You saw a match is 3 minutes, 6 hours times 60 We'll just bring it up really quick, a calculator. I don't like doing math in my head when I'm streaming because if I'm wrong, I'll be mad. So 60 minutes times 6 hours is 360 minutes divided by 3 minutes a match is around, it's 120 matches roughly that you could play a day, but that would be with no overtime, every match only being the 3 minutes. Or I'll have to double check the timer. It might be slightly more than 3 minutes. But you don't have to rush. You don't have to play them all at once, but you would have to be pretty dedicated to playing the game for at least a few hours at a time. I don't really know if I'll be able to push 120 matches a day, but I'm going to see how the week goes and see how much I can play, see how many times I can go live and give you updates on stuff, see if we see leaderboards coming out. We did get a Town Star announcement today as well, I think. So it's starting on May 3rd at 9 a.m. It's going to be vanilla rule sets, so no special rule sets if you've ever played the game before. But there are a lot of different NFTs that give people advantages in Town Star. So if you're coming in fresh into that one, it's going to be much harder for you to compete for prizes. While in Spider Tanks for the first 2 weeks, you're going to have these free tanks you can use. The tanks are all equal level in the first week. In the second week, we can start using our stronger tanks, but they're hoping to have enough players that they're going to have the matching algorithm in the back to make the strong players play strong players and the weak players play weak players. We don't know how well that's going to work, but hopefully it does work, and so you're not just always fighting the big tanks that you can't beat. But the second week is about who can get the most wins in 6 hours of gameplay is what it looks like it's going to end up being. In Town Star, it's going to be basically weekly competitions, and they're going to pay out to a certain position. I don't know if they've actually told us the payout structure for this yet, and I missed it. I'll try to double check, but I don't think we've actually seen it. So we will probably see that it's usually the top 1,000 players. And the top players get a lot, and then they give it in chunks. Like first place gets a lot, then to 10th place they get the same, and then to 50th place they get the same, then 50 to 100, then 100 to 200, then 200 to 500, 500 to 1,000, something like that, gets X amount of dollars worth of the Gala token. Again, in this low crypto market, you could win a lot more Gala tokens than, say, a few months ago when Gala token was 30 cents. And then if we come out of the bear market and Gala heads back up to 30, 40, 50 cents, then you get to not only win money in this, but if you hold those tokens, they might double or triple in value. That's just the way the crypto markets work. Again, they also, if you just hold them, could go from, I think, 16 cents they are now down to like 8 cents in the future. So everyone has to make their own decisions there. I'm not telling you what to do at all. But thank you for hanging out with me, guys. Thanks so much, man, for signing up with my link. It's really helpful for me if I win something for the invite part of this, because I have done a lot for them. I have invited a lot of people, but they changed their structure for how that works, and so it's not quite as rewarding as it used to be. But this is where you would find your link once you're signed up in your account. You click here, you go to social, and it'll take you to the page. So see, I have my 200 and something different people, but they keep track of people who sign up, people who play, people who upgrade to Gala Gold, and one person I referred bought a node. So that's pretty cool to know that I brought somebody here. Hopefully he's happy with his node, or she, probably he, but you know, we'll give it a chance, because the Gala nodes have gone up in value quite a bit, but they're kind of interesting because they're not actually letting people resell them yet. So even though in theory they've gone up quite a bit, I don't know if people have been able to take any profits on that. So thanks everybody for hanging out with me. I'm going to end it there, so hopefully some other people might click on this stream, and I will probably be doing a lot more content this week on the Mayhem stuff that's going on. Plus we should have the Splinterlands AMA going on at some point today, so I hope to listen to that and let you know that I do still plan to do my normal recap video of that. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.